sun's looking very moody today. So we're up here again. We're just coming up to the top of Cairn. I want to cut through this wall. You probably recognise this guy. So I've got this is James. James out and about.
What?
The wind's going rightly this side. That's Spelga and that's Fofany. Never been in Spelga either, so that'll be another trip we'll have to. And then this one's Ott.
That one's
Wee Ott. Never been up that one. So yeah, we're just up at this wee windy point here where the walls cross, and we're going to be heading up Muck. I'm not feeling well, you see. I've had a bit of the cold. I'm just getting over it, and then I'm out here like an idiot. A bit of a chest infection, and at least my sore throat's gone. But I'm glad I wore the paramo because it's starting to get to that time of the year when these things, the paramo needs to get on, even though I should have wore another layer in below it. But I can't be bothered getting my bag off now, so I'm sure it'll soon warm up. So we'll head on up here.
So we'll just head up there, up that way, sort of thing.
So just the wee scrambly bit here. As I said, I've never been up, so James is leading the way here. So we've got, once we got up here, I'm knackered. I say knackered, I've got short of breath. Hopefully the mountain rescue won't have to be called, had you? I'm alright yet. But just when you have a cold and you're not over it totally. Up here is not probably the wisest idea. Got the Vern with me tonight again. I toyed with the idea of bringing the X-Mid, but with the wind and possible fog and clag and stuff coming in, I thought the Vern would be the safer, wiser option. So we're up at the top here now. Slieve Muck. I always thought Slieve Muck was going to be mucky, but it ain't mucky. It's fine. You know, you get a name of a place and you think, don't want to come up there. Wind's kind of a strange one here because it's hard to know what way it's coming, but there's plenty of walls and it seems to be coming this way, swirling around a bit. So hopefully we'll get a good wee sheltered spot. And we'll go over and see the cairn. I said I was going to race you to the trig point, but my freaking lungs are about to collapse.
You seen that over there, look?
No, you can have it first. You're the lead guide.
Wow, that's fumes.
So that's out over Carlingford Loch, yeah?
Yeah. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, it's alright,
Come ahead. Oh, it's chilly now, like.
See, it needs to be heavier.
Go on ahead. I'll just do a tap. There we go. And then head in here. Nah, nobody's head. Nobody's head in the holes. Or someone comes out and bites you. Yeah, I'll not stay at this part a bit long because it's a bit chilly coming up over that. Hands are getting cold, so we'll head back over and get the tents. So we're talking about 25 mph gusts here coming in. Steady 22 mph wind. Vern's just held down 4 pegs at the minute and just clipping up the rest. Pretty easy. Yeah, that's the Vern. Vern pitched with the trekking pole mod. What that does, it just keeps this bit from pancaking in against the wind, which sometimes it can do. So that stops that. So yeah, that'll stick. That'll stick whatever's gonna be throwing at us tonight wind-wise. Now, the thing I love about this tent, forgot to mention, right, so the wind's coming straight at us here, so it's coming this way. So you can keep this door closed, and then you can open this door, so whenever you get in here, this here, you're totally out of the wind. And you know it's pitched perfect whenever the floor is all nice and flat and there's no wrinkles in it. That's how you can tell. Definitely a must for the footprint. Because if not, you just get grass there, so it's nice to have a wee area you can boil water. And also, like I said in the last video, this bit here, you can just clip this mic on somewhere. By the way, there we go. So this bit here, you can sit this down, and then you can have that open. Let your fumes out, and this stops the rain from running. It's another wee tip when you do these trekking pole mods. You can clip your vent on here, so you just put a peg through it and that'll keep your vent open, and that'll cut down condensation and give you a good airflow. And if it's too fresh in there, you can just zip up your wee triangles and you'll be snug as a bug in there. So first off the bat, we've got the big Agnes Divide insulated. I'll throw the R rating and the specs up on this 25 by 72. It's reasonable pad. It's not that small, but it's brilliant. Really good for insulation. It's one I bring on the camps. Now, in December we have a new pad coming, so we'll have the Tor V from Nortent, new pad to try up against this. You can actually see the insulation through that hole there. I don't know if you can see that. See it in there. So I want that closed, and I want this valve open. And then I've got my usual, just a cheap and nasty pillow, and then a decent flex tail pillow. So I have them two together. So they're pretty good. And then we have the secret weapon. So I'm really excited to try this out as part of the sleep system. The most important thing in camping is eating and sleeping, and maybe a few beer. So we have the, wait for it, the Nortent, there it is, Lyng sleeping bag. Still got the labels on it, just to show you a bit about the down tech PFC water repellent down, which is ethically sourced. You can scan that code and it tells you where your downs come from. I haven't even had it out of the bag yet, so this is the way it kind of comes. It comes with a bigger storage sack, and we have temperature ratings. So we have -5 C comfort, we've got -10 C limit, and -15 extreme. Now there is a bigger bag. This is the -5 bag, and there's a -20 bag, which is a beast, but I don't think in our climate we'll get down to -20, maybe sometimes, but I'll not be out in it. So yeah, I'm going to get this down. This has got a few special features as well. Excited to try this one out. So we'll get this open, get the mat pumped up, and then I'll show you also. Right, this is somewhat of a bit of an unboxing, because I say I haven't even opened this before. So everyone's like pretty high quality. It just feels good. The bag and everything, the materials excellent. And then we have this brilliant roll top thing, which is great for getting all the air out. So, problem I find with these sort of bags to get the air out, right, you have to roll it and dick about. But this, you just velcro it and leave a wee hole at the end, and then you can push all the air out and then zip it up, job done. So this is our first look at unrolling the bag. Straight off the bat, like, I mean, the colours, I gotta love the colours. Then we have the wee logo there. We'll get this rolled out and have a look. First off the bat, the thing I love about this bag, I'm so excited to actually get into it tonight to sleep, is the zip. Goes up the middle, and look at that hood, look at that bit around your head. That is proper nice and warm. What I used to find is with my bag, I'm like a side sleeper and I roll about and it ends up the zips below you, and the zip bit in most bags is the thinnest, so that's where it's cold. But this bag, it's got an extra baffle at the zip, and then the side bits where you can unzip to get your arms out have extra baffles, so there should be no cold spots in the bag. Excellent idea. This is an anti-snag zip as well. So we've all been there when we try and zip our bag up at night and now this snags and it's a nightmare. Not the case for this one. Now this has been in transit, so it's not even properly lofted yet. That's for your neck. So that goes round. You button that round your neck and that keeps your heat in. And then you have a pocket up here somewhere to put stuff in. And then the bottom bit as well, you've got a pocket that you can put socks and stuff in to dry if you want. Then we have the arm zips, so you can get your arms out to grab stuff without getting out your bag. I must say, I was kind of skeptical at the start of the price, but that looks like an absolute, you know what it looks like? Going to sleep inside a chocolate bar. You know, like a velvet chocolate bar. So you see, if I don't get a good night's sleep in this, there's something wrong. Possibly we'll be swapping the Vern out. I know it, at the minute it's my favourite tint, as I said in my last video. But we might be swapping it out to the Vard Not 100%, but this will go to a good home, and then I'll get the Vard. So Lewis on the channel, the Vern's coming to you, but it won't be free. just putting it in there now. I'll not be hard on you, it'll be a good price. Saying I know you, right? But I need some of the money to put towards me the Vard. I'm really happy with the Vern, to be honest with you. I don't know what better the Vard would be, so not totally sure. But yeah, there we have the sleep system and the Nortent tank, as I call it. You can see we're gusting 25 gusts here, and it's not really budging. It's a good solid 20 something mile an hour winds here. Not crazy winds, but like, I mean, they're pretty safe in that there. But you can see where the trekking pole mod comes in handy, because that's, you can see them bars trying to push in with the wind hitting here, and then without that they kind of pancake in a bit. So this helps it. I know with the Vard it's got another pole, so that eliminates that totally. So yeah, I reckon the Vard would be a stronger one in the wind because of the extra pole, but then you've got the extra weight. So this is where we set up here.
Yep.
See, James just went a bit mad with the lights. The fairy lights.
All romantic.
Yeah, all romantic and all. And then we've got our fire log, fire basket, fireproof mat, and then I'm going to get something to eat. You definitely are in the clag now, I think. You can see it.
Yep.
The clag's coming over. And then for tea tonight, got the ramja masala, and then I'm feeling a bit hungrier. Santa Fe rice and beans. Got the old naan bread favourites, and then I've got one of these packs that put water in, and then we've got just a wee mountain kind of setup, titanium cup, gas, and a small titanium stove, lightweight, just for coffee. And then I've got vanilla cappuccino that I keep bringing out but never drink, but I'll drink it this time. And then for dessert we have mango peach applesauce. I'm just going to drink that. We'll see how we go with that. Yeah, so I'll get some water in this pack and stick this in and get her heated up. Worst case scenario, if it doesn't heat up, I can boil some water and stick it in my wee pot there. Right, so with these heat up bags, you just put like a tiny bit, you can see it there, tiny bit of water in the bottom. This activates the heating thing, and you shove your MRE down in there. The only problem is this is an American MRE heater, and I've got a British MRE, which is kind of a bit bigger, but we'll shove it in anyway. It's kind of designed for this size, but we'll shove it in anyway, and worst case scenario, we'll boil a bit of water and stick it in. So you have to be quick with these because they can kind of burn your hands if you're not quick. Giving this a go, it's the lid of my titanium pot. There's a mini saucepan lid. Don't know if there's any, there wouldn't be any chemicals come off that. And I just set my naan bread on top of that. There's the job. Ramja masala. Load of beans. Good job you're not near me tonight. Oh, no. We've got a good gap between us. So the ramja masala, I'd say it was good. If you like kidney beans or red beans, whatever. The potato curry is the better one. So my favourite would be the Kashmiri potato curry, then the ramjim masala second, and then the chickpea, Punjabi chickpea curry would be third. So that's for round one. I'll let that go down. And then we'll try the Santa Fe rice and beans. Santa Fe rice and beans. I don't know if you can see in there. That's a lot of beans I'm eating tonight. I look like Tutankhamun. I look like Tutankhamun in this bag. And I'm on my returns. As you can see, I have my arm out one of the armholes to hold the camera. But first off the bat, the minute you zip this up, I'm dying with a cold here. The minute you zip this up, you just feel instant warmth. Like, it's unbelievable. I think I'll actually be too warm in this. It's probably about, I think it's get down to 6 degrees, but instant warmth. And then when you put your hand out the side, you get the chill. Definitely there's a wind chill. So we'll see how this goes. I'm loving the zip up the middle, because you don't feel any zips at the side. And then when you, I'm a side sleeper, so when you turn over, you don't get these big cold spots at your side. So definitely impressed. And even you can see the bottom there. You've got a big foot box, and then you've got this big head bit, and this like wee hole to breathe out of. You do have this neck thing that can go around, but I don't think I like it. It's to keep the heat down in. So I've just tucked that in behind me. See, I can actually feel roasting already, so I'll probably have to ditch one of my layers here. Yeah, definitely a great sleeping bag. They do a -21, but I'm not actually sure. -20, it must be absolutely roasting. If this is the -5 bag, and it's toasty. It's just a lovely place to be. And just cozy in there and look out your wee hood. And then this zip is like an anti-snag zip. Mummy returns. Yeah, class. Yeah, delightful day outside. You can see there's James's tent over there. Complete fog out there. So we're just going to unzip the wee top bit here and boil a bit of water for my breakfast, which is slightly crushed oats. And then we'll use that syrup stuff from last night to add into it. Probably not the best night's sleep, to be honest with you. I couldn't find my earplugs anywhere, so the wind was hammering all night. I woke up with a killer sore chest, not the wisest, and it's complete fog out there. So, plan is get these oats, ate, get packed up, and get off this rock. Sleeping bag was excellent. Now, there's a couple of wee spots on the baffles that the down feathers need to be redistributed a bit, because, like, see here, there's none, and then it's all around here. So it's just because it's new, it has to work its way around. That was a bit of a cold spot there, but apart from that, excellent bag. Nearly packed up, just dropping the tent now. Got the bag nearly packed up. James is the same, the tent dropped. I've cleared all the wee area and of all any rubbish and stuff lying about. And it's grim, so kind of looking forward to get off this, because I'm dying here with the cold. Probably wasn't the wisest idea to come up here with the cold, but at least it kind of clears you out as well. But hopefully I'll get off this claggy mountain top here, and hopefully it'll be a bit clearer later on. So another tip when you're putting the fern down in a windy conditions is take all your pegs out, everything, leave 4 pegs, 4 corners, and then take these 2 out, and then leave these 2 pegged in. Put all your guy lines in the middle, fold that in against each other, and then just roll that up, and then take your pegs out at the last. It means if there is big gusts, your tent's not going to. So we're just coming up to the cairn on Carn. Struggling here, to be fair. The chest infection, or cold's gone down into my chest. I can hardly breathe. Not the wisest being up in the mornings when you can't breathe. But it'll be grand because we're at the top now, so it's all downhill from now on. I just keep plodding on. There's James on up ahead there. And there's the wee cairn on Carn. So that was good. That's another 2 ticked off my list. So that's Muck and cairn to add to it. And then I've got a good few more to do. But we'll just stop here for a wee break and then just motor on. I think it's all downhill, so sounds good. No views today at all. Back at the stile. So there we go, back at the stile. That was longer back than I thought, but I got there without keeling over. And thanks to James for coming along this time, because I don't think I would have enjoyed that solo. Just keep an eye out for the next one. It should be coming soon.